to UA Today. I'm Laura Engelhardt. Here are your top stories for Thursday, August 27th. Football continues to be king in Central Ohio, and this fall, Upper Arlington High School watchers expect their team to be right in the thick of the playoff hunt. The Bears face a huge test right out of the gate when they take part in the first Kirk Herbstreit varsity football series. UA's game starts at noon Saturday, August 29th, when they'll take on nationally ranked St. Thomas Aquinas from Florida. That's one of 5 games to be played in the nearby Horseshoe this weekend. For more on the series, check out our Under the Lights Sportcast under the video tab on our website's regional page. More details on the Bears team, as well as Watterson High School, can be found on the UA page of our site. Because of a composing error, incomplete previews of those squads ran in the August 26th UA News. The full story will be printed in our September 2nd editions. And now, a word from one of our sponsors, Byers Auto.
Byers has served Central Ohio's transportation needs since 1897, the same year the Big Ten Conference was established. Now that's a tradition of excellence. Byers, 20 franchises, 1 location. Click it, buy it, drive it at byersauto.com.
Welcome back. Don't forget, starting today, the city of UA begins hosting its annual Doggie Dips. Every year, the Upper Arlington Aquatics Division closes down Trmont Pool a week earlier than the city's other 2 pools. Before the water is drained, residents can bring their dogs by the Northam Park facility for a doggy dip. The dips are scheduled for 4 to 7 p.m. Thursday and Friday and 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, August 27th through August 30th. And now another word from one of our sponsors.
Who has time to drive around looking for the perfect car? I know I don't. That's why click it, buy it, drive it at byersauto.com. 20 franchises, 1 location. Click it, buy it, drive it at byersauto.com.
We'll close today by chatting with UA News columnist Pat Snyder. If you've read her guest columns in your UA News under the heading Balancing Act, you know about her lighthearted takes on life's everyday problems. Now, the Worthington area resident has compiled her columns along with additional insights and observations into a book titled The Dog Ate My Planner, Tales and Tips from an Overbooked Life. The book is due to be released September 13th. Here's Snyder to talk about it. Enjoy, thanks for visiting, have a great day, and stop back regularly to check out the UA local page at columbuslocalnews.com for these and more stories.
One of the dozen dogs that eats our planner is retail shopping. And so I decided to write about organic food shopping where we have more and more opportunities to buy organic. Here's part of my column on this penny pincher is an organic cheater. Somehow, I trusted organic fruit more when it was available only from co-ops run by aging hippies with gray ponytails. I was more convinced I was saving the environment when the organic apples were showcased alongside barrels of millet and spelt, not by the Twinkies in my neighborhood chain store. The other day, I finally spewed out my suspicions. What if we're being suckered, I asked. What if these labels mean nothing? What if there's really a giant conspiracy to pass off regular food as organic? Did you ever think it might still be full of chemicals and hormones and antibiotics, and we're paying twice as much for it? Suffice it to say, the organic conspiracy theory did not fly at our house, and I've had to resort to other means to fit organics in our budget. Guilt, for example. Buy only what you can eat, I preach. For the cost of a couple organic apples, you could feed a child in a third world country for a week. Pick out the raspberries that don't have fuzz on them yet. They're worth $1.98 a piece. But the best strategy for trimming organic food costs came straight from an article about sustainability that I found lying around our house. In addition to explaining how to read produce label codes, a 4-digit label is not organic. A label that begins with the number 9 is. The article pointed out that it's more ethical to buy a locally grown conventional apple than an organic one flown in from New Zealand. Why? Because of the pollution caused by flying the organic one halfway across the world. At last, there's an answer to the fruit bowl question. I can hardly wait for someone to hold up an apple and squint. Is it organic, this person will say? No, I will reply. Local, ethical, and 79 cents a pound. Everything else was from New Zealand.